It's time for some hate mail! That movie is a shit show! What you think you see, what you think you hear, that's what it's about! It's all theater of the mind. No, it's garbage. It's garbage. Mood and atmosphere. Now that I really like. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to see. Hey folks, how you doing? Dave McRae here. All right, much to the joy, I'm sure, of a lot of you, I am going to be reading some hate mail again in this video. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel and may not be aware of the previous two videos where I did this, let me preface this video by saying the following. Most of you probably already know this, but we do gain new subscribers each and every day, which is awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, so the messages I'm going to be reading to you, I have not seen, and they are real. So I still to this day receive about 35 to 40 messages on average a day through my Facebook page. Now, a lot of those messages are just like, hey man, love your channel, keep up the great work. But every now and then you get messages that are not so flattering, right? As I'm sure people who have channels know what this is all about. Now, I've since joined Instagram as well, and I've only been on there for about 3 weeks or so, and I have nearly 200 messages on there. Like, it's flattering beyond belief. I think you guys are amazing, but as you can imagine, it's nearly impossible for me to respond to everybody. So please do not take it personally if you don't hear from me. I do my best to try and read each and every one, but it's just, I am still stunned that many people want to reach out to me. I think it's amazing. I think you guys are awesome. So I do my best, and please don't ever stop, because it really is cool. Okay, so I have an assistant that helps me with my voiceover career, and they also help me with this YouTube channel. They've been doing that for about a year or so. So every now and then I ask them, do we have any hate mail or what could be perceived as hate mail? And they're like, oh yeah, we got some, right? Funny enough, ever since that first video I did about a year or so ago, I thought the floodgates were going to open because of that. And I was going to be receiving hate mail galore, including fake shit and all that kind of stuff. And I haven't. It's actually quieted down. Maybe people don't like me reading their shit on camera, even though I never say their names. But anyway, so it's taken a while to accumulate some more, but here we are. So I've asked my assistant to send me the ones that they think are the best, or the ones that I'm going to get a kick out of. I've told them not to, send me their names. I have yet to read these because I want this to be spontaneous. I want you to be experiencing me reading it for the first time. So it's like we're reading it together, right? That's what I want. So here we go. Believe it or not, I do receive these messages. Oh boy. Okay. I was just moving my camera window out of the way. All right. Okay. Wow. You're a fucking dick. Your channel is the most racist channel I've seen. That's like the second or third time I don't understand why somebody would think I'm racist. And you are the problem with today's YouTubers. Cody Leach, Lee McCoy, and the guys at Wham are way better than you. I agree, they are pretty awesome. You think you're so wonderful, and yet you do nothing but complain. Just once, I would like to see you say something positive about Halloween 5. It's a fantastic movie with great writing and a great story. Myers Fan 20, oh, okay. Myers Fan 25 is the best, and he knows you are racist because you hate Busta Rhymes. That's where this is coming from. Myers Fan 25, some guy on YouTube accused me of being racist because I didn't like the Busta Rhymes character, which of course is absolutely absurd. That's obviously where that's coming from. That's funny. I agree that Cody Leach, Lee McCoy, and the guys at Wham are awesome. Okay. Dear Dave, I watched your Halloween concept video and I thought it was garbage. I can't believe you spend that much time on something so boring. Your ideas are shit, your ending is shit, and you belong with the rest of the so-called fans who think Michael should be locked up. Wait a minute. The so-called sorry, there's a lot of punctuation mistakes, which is not surprising when you get these kind of messages. The rest of the so-called fans who think Michael should be locked up in the Bounty County Jail. Myers escaped because he knew he was not a fan. Not a fan! By the Bounty County Jail. What the fuck is the Bounty County Jail? I thought Smiths Grove was in Warren County, right? It was Warren County, wasn't it? Was it Bounty County? Bounty County? I think I would have remembered that. Bounty County Jail. Smiths Grove is in the Bounty County Jail. It's got such a nice ring to it. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Myers escaped because he knew he was not a fan. Not a fan of what? Of me? Was he listening to my show in Smiths Grove Sanitarium? And he just couldn't take listening to Dave McRae? He had to get out. He had to escape. It was too much Dave McRae. That's what it was. Not a fan. Bye. All right, bye. Let's see here. Hey, Dave, just thought I should let you know that you come across as arrogant, egotistical, self-righteous, pretentious, condescending, all these words, all these things. I'm all these things. Pompous, brethren, and brethren. Just thought I should let you know you come off as arrogant, egotistical, self-righteous, pretentious, condescending, pompous, brethren. Oh, I do? I come across as somebody that, part of the brethren? Oh, okay. And big-headed in your videos. You need to stop. You need to stop talking like you own the world. I didn't realize I was talking like I own the world. And start acting more nicer and loving to people. We all could do that. You need time on space so it can be big because no one likes you. You need time on space so it can be, you need time on space so it can big because no one likes you. I have no idea what that means. Why do you act so pompous? You ain't shit. I'm shit. I'm the almighty Don. I'm the almighty Don. Almighty Don. That name sounds familiar, like it's somebody who's commented on my videos before. Why you like this? You ain't better than me. I agree. I'm not better than you. That's so funny. Why you act so pompous? This is the thing is, look, don't misinterpret my theatrics and how passionate I get and how I'm like, oh, the fucking, and all the way I am as thinking I'm better than you or whoever is watching. I'm an actor. I'm a performer. So whenever I give my opinions and state my thoughts, I'm always going to do it in theatrical, big, large ways like I am right now, right? So that's what that is. So if somebody, I can't control how people see me. If people see me that way, all the power to them, right? I mean, that's what, I can't start forming the way I am to how people want me to behave because it makes them feel uncomfortable. Thank you for the message. Wow, you're a fucking dick. Your channel is the most racist channel. Oh no, I just read that. That was the one from somebody who's a Myers fan, 25 fan. Sorry. Dude, do you talk about anything but Halloween? No. No, yeah, I do. There's lots of shit on my channel. Check it out. Dear Mr. Dave. I like when they say Mr. Dave or Mr. McRae. I like that. It's about time you let go of all your incesticides and start to developing a love for good intentions. Come on! It's about time you let go of all your incesticide. Isn't incesticide something you spray on insects or something? And start developing a love for good intentions. Incesticides. I'm trying to think of what they might have meant. Maybe it was like an autocorrect. Insecurities, maybe? But that doesn't make, but then the follow-up doesn't make any sense. And start to develop a love for good intentions. I love it. It's about time you let go of your incesticides and start developing a love for good intentions. For Christ's sake, Mr. McRae, what are you doing? Let go of those incesticides. You're right. I have too many incesticides around my fucking room. God damn it. Mr. Dade McRae. Dade, you forgot the V. Michael Myers will always be a supernatural. Wait, am I reading the right one? No, I'm not. Sorry, I lost my place. Dear Mr. Dade McRae, been a fan for a while, but I am no longer. You said something that really offended me, and I don't think it's acceptable for people like you to be on the internet. The internet should be a place where we can be free of the internet should be a place where we can be free of the horrors of life. You are that horror. Oh my God. Am I that horror? I am the internet should be a place where we can be free of the horrors of life. And you are that horror. Oh, you don't get out much, do you? Oh my Lord. I love it. Love it. Dave, this is the one I was about to read. Dave, Michael Myers will always be a supernatural being. I get a lot of these too. Please let go of your thoughts of him having a human side. He does not. He teleports around Haddonfield and makes his way to crush his sister. He may even know how to fly. How do we not know he does? That's true. We never see him not fly. That's true. He could know how to fly. That's true. This is a fact I want you to discuss. I can't argue that. Maybe he does know how to fly around Haddonfield. Maybe he does. We just don't see him. We just don't see him. I mean, maybe when he was chasing Lori across the street, he just thought, there's no reason to fly right now. I want to conserve my energy and my wings. Wow. All right. Hey, man, first time message to you. I don't like you. All right. I wish you would go away and let the real YouTubers I wish you would go away and let the real YouTubers decale. Decale. I wish you would go away and let the real YouTubers decale. Let the real, I mean, obviously he means real YouTubers, but I don't know what decale is. I don't know, buddy. There is nothing like watching big fandom. Holy shit. And you're too dicked out to understand why real fandom is. You're too dicked out to understand what is spelled WHTY. Like, this is why I'm having trouble, And I tell my assistants about, like, don't change anything. Don't just send me. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to send it all punctuation, typos and all, right? And you're too dicked out to understand what I would assume, real fandom is. Lunch meat is terrific. Lunch meat is terrific. Oh, this is going to be good. Lunch meat, and meat is M-E-E-T. Lunch meat is terrific. Example of how you need to grow up and stop using words like generally speaking, and at the end of the day. What does that mean? Just speak normally. You never stop talking. Listen. You can tell that when people feel really emotional about you or your thoughts or your opinions or how you're expressing yourself, when they respond to you, because they're so emotional, they want to get it out fast. So they tend to have so many spelling errors and typos because they feel really emotional and they want to get it out fast. Guys, do yourself a favor. If you're going to send me hate mail like this, all the power to you. Right click and look for come on. Take a bit of time here because it ruins the momentum of the punch you want to deliver, when I have to stumble over your typos. Just saying. Hey, and here's the last one. Dave, keep up the great work. You're funny. Oh, yeah, okay. Your funny mannerisms and facial expressions and the way you express yourself has me laughing all the time. I hope you never quit. My assistant will often feel sorry for me, so they'll be like, I'll just add a nice one in there for you. That's an example of the messages that I usually get, which is awesome. And like I said, I can't remember when the last hate video I did, but it was a few months ago, maybe in, I don't know, March or something. It takes a few months to accumulate. Like, it could take 6 months to accumulate 5 messages that are not flattering, right? So, the vast majority of the messages I get are wonderful from awesome people like yourself. So, there they are. Another example of some crazy ass shit I get. And these are legit messages. They never cease to amaze me. Anyways, folks, my name's Dave McRae. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. I would love to know. For you guys out there that have channels, do you ever receive crazy comments in the comments section or crazy messages via social media that you read and you're like, what the hell is going on here? Comment below and let me know. I would love to know. If you want to follow me on Facebook, you can at facebook.com/manythingsdavemcrae. That's where I tend to post in the meantime and in between time, and I'm not posting here. All my links are in the description. Check them out until your heart's content. And when your heart is content, check them out again. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. I'm part of the brethren. I'm part of the brethren, baby. All right. Cheers.